There are some weird noises in the room. It is nearing me. I can now feel its wet touch. I woke up and immediately, out of pure reflexes, tried to grab it or push it away, but my arm felt nothing and just swayed through thin air.
Please. I like you. Let's start as friends. I love... Accept this.
No. Thank you kindly. Frustration, dismay, anger, disappointment, offense, sadness. I've seen these emotions many. A love confession shouldn't be like this, right? It's almost a chore at this point. Presume I am attractive. I do sport regularly. It's not a big deal to make my body, look fit. But is it the only thing that matters? Is it the only thing that is looked for in a potential partner? All kinds of girls asked me out after school. Pretty girls, beautiful girls, cute girls, regular girls, plain ones, skinny ones, chubby ones. I've seen all of them. They are so easy, it's sickening. The bell rang and the school day was over. I went down the stairs towards the changing area. They usually put their love letters into my outwear's pockets. Do they have some kind of a rule that if a girl finds another girl's letter in a pocket, she just waits for her turn and leaves that other girl be? I mean, I have never met two girls waiting for me after school. But maybe they do fight with each other, tearing their letters, pulling each other's hair. Maybe the one that waits for me is the winner of the day. Who knows? I took my jacket. All pockets were empty. Good. Means I don't have to stay here longer than I want to. I sometimes think that the girls are just tiny animals looking for attention, for tasty treats. I even left candies in my pockets that one time. But no one took them. It is illegal to poke through someone's pockets, right? Someone was waiting for me near the main entrance. A girl, my age, but from a parallel class, supposedly.
Let us talk. Come with me.
She was blushing, yet said the phrase while looking straight into my eyes. Nah, let us talk right here. No one's here except us. She nodded. Look, let me get straight to it. You were charmed with my, well, charms. So, you want to confess, right? Go out then? Oh, you sweet summer child. I chuckled. She blushed right up to the ears after my last words. Do you even consider the fact that girls aren't allowed to wear bright makeup in our school? She flinched and cast her eyes down.
You brat.
She suddenly kicked me in the knee with quite a kick. Oh, damn. I lost my balance. She turned away to quickly leave the building. Am I mistaken, or was she actually crying while leaving? Well, no helping it. That's me. Smug, aloof. I tossed the hair back from my forehead with one perfectly honed movement, checked my image in the mirror, and made a step towards the exit. What is that? Something moved there, on the other side of the entrance door. I was able to see it through the glass, as if someone was watching me from the outside. I doubt anyone would believe that girl who ran away from me if she decided to buzz about her small talk, but any witnesses might be a problem. I went down on my knee, as if I was tying my shoes. Instead, when nobody could see me from the outside, I darted towards the door. I was right. A girl younger than me. She was now sitting on the ground dazed, looking at me in surprise. She was dressed weirdly. Certainly it wasn't our school uniform. Actually, I had no idea what those clothes were. Might be a drama club? I hastily grabbed her arms and got her back on her feet. So, you saw...
What?
She didn't hear a thing. It's impossible where she stood. We were too far away and behind the door. I tried to somehow avoid compromising myself with a smile. My classmate, we had a quarrel. Not that serious or something.
She looked genuinely upset.
I mean, well, her cat died. I wanted to cheer her up, but as you can see...
A kitty? Dead?
Oh, shit. Me and my big mouth. Maybe it was her hamster?
A cute little hamster?
What? The little one was old. Now it's in the catster heaven for cats and hamsters. Please, don't cry. She continued sniffing. Likes animals, probably. I definitely should stick to less provocative topics. By the way, what are these clothes? On you, I mean. I see. Yeah, no. What's that, for real? Are you performing? Cosplaying? She sniffed her nose one more time and looked straight at me with pouted lips.
I told you, it's my garment.
What class are you from? Aren't you maybe a little bit too young to be here? Are you from our school, even? There were several entrances in the building, their own for junior students, to make sure that big guys won't be able to somehow bump into tiny girls like this one. She's not like our usual junior students, though.
It matters not.
She suddenly pricked me with a ribbon stick, covered with symbols and writings.
Zarpesu Kalagnio Firo, Miktuz Harkesha Bako.
Cute. What was that?
It's a safeguard spell. It only works until noon, sadly. Beware, that Bolotnitsa has fixed her eyes on you.
Yeah.
I will come tomorrow to recast my spell.
She bowed hastily, turned away, and just left. Charming. I didn't have crazy followers before, until today. She's just playing some sort of game, right? She did return the next day. That weirdly dressed girl. She was just waiting for me right before the entrance. Look, can you, put on normal clothes? When you are to see me, at least? I nodded at other students who were passing by. They were blatantly staring at my companion's garment. She was diligently tapping me with her sticky thingy, yeah, which wasn't at all painful or uncomfortable, so I didn't stop her. After
Meet
rattling off her
Tis
yesterday's spell in a tongue-twister manner, she sighed with relief and smiled.
It works. Everything's fine.
What about your clothes? She stretched her arms to the sides and checked her attire.
It's cute, isn't it?
Indeed. But you attract tons of attention.
I will come tomorrow. Wait for me and do not leave before that.
Again, she turned away from me and hastily ran towards the exit, while some students were clearly sniggering at her. My classmate smacked me on the back. Wow, you got yourself a cute admirer. Crazy one. I found a letter in my pocket the next day. I want to meet after classes behind the gym. LY. I could have ignored all these. I never do, though. It actually hurts me as well when I reject their confessions. But it can't be helped. I am not to be in someone's possession. It will undoubtedly offend someone else. I know what I'm talking about. I've read stories where girls who start dating fancy and handsome guys, like myself, are always bullied by other girls. No way! The poor sheep in my own flock are tortured this way by me, their faithful shepherd! And that's the reason I rejected all of them, but provided a bonus. Something to remember. A brief engagement and introduction with myself. I came to the meeting point and discovered a fair-haired girl, the same year as me, but from a different class, unconscious, lying right there on the grass. I probably saw her a couple times throughout our shared classes. Hey, you alright? What is that? Drama queening? Is she really unconscious? I shook her by the shoulders. She looked like she was sleeping, her chest rising and falling calmly. But something rammed into my back with force. I suddenly smelled algae. My back felt wet, and someone's fingers, cold and ghoulish, crept up my neck towards me. Something's wrong. Paranormal? Creepy? Supernatural? I don't get it, but
Get off me!
I can feel it. I snapped my teeth with a distinct sound right before its fingers, and noticed just out of the corner of my eye that it had long and chipped nails. I swiftly stood up straight and tried to throw off the thing with the help of my arms.
Parka Kireya!
I faintly felt the recoil of two slaps aimed for the one sitting on me. It screeched as if in pain and jumped off. I cast a glance in that direction to figure out what's happening. It was on all fours. Its long hair swept the ground, gathering dust and dirt. It wore rags, which were also dripping water. On its back, and also on its leg, there were some kinds of stamps, or seals. Symbols that somewhat resembled symbols on the garmented girl's wand. The long-haired thing was hissing and whimpering, almost like a half-beaten dog. The familiar girl in her garment was standing next to the thing, with her wand pointed at it in a sword-like manner. Everything just looked bizarre. The monster thing, the girl in her weird clothes, another girl who was lying on the grass right before my feet, and all of it was happening behind our regular school building in broad daylight. Suddenly, the monster screamed, darted away, and quickly disappeared at the turn. I reflexively hurried after it. The girl with her wand followed me. But no one could be seen around the corner. Only a puddle that was there because of yesterday's rain.
I told you to wait for me!
What was that?
The Bolotnitsa. I told you.
Whatever. I don't get it.
I told you, and I repeat, the Bolotnitsa is after you. She likes you. That is why I protect you from her. She ran away using this big puddle.
Yeah, puddle. Right. We went back to the place where the Bolotnitsa jumped at me, as she noticed the unconscious girl.
Look, she drained her out of her energy.
What, like a vampire?
No, vampires suck blood. This is a Bolotnitsa. I told you.
The garmented girl pointed at my fellow student on the grass, still unconscious.
This girl needs medical attention. We can't just leave her here, right?
I looked left and right, but nobody was there. Do I want to just ditch her here and escape any responsibility? The garmented girl helped me get her up. What the heck? She weighs like nothing.
Side effects. She lost a part of her physical essence.
She was light as feathers indeed. Still, I didn't understand the convoluted explanations. Can you, talk human?
Yes, I can. Let's go. I'll explain. A Bolotnitsa is a kind of rusalka, see? They are usually lost maidens that have drowned and aren't buried. They can be young blokes too sometimes, if they have died in hard feelings or have suffered forceful drowning. They live in Nav, but they can come to our world through a body of water. However, they need physical essence to acquire physical bodies for themselves. So she just took it from this girl.
Huh? Physical essence?
In our world, Yav, everything has its embodiment. So, there is also Nav, a world which goes side by side with ours. It's here, but on another level of understanding. Like a reflection, or your image in a mirror. Nav has shades and souls. Yav has embodiments. In Nav, this Bolotnitsa just sits on your shoulders and hugs you. But you are a living being, and living beings are tied to their bodies. Thus, she can only lick you and hug you, and that's it.
I flinched.
Here in Yab, Bolotnitsa can channel their vengeance and come into being for a brief moment. This one chose a perfect moment and bit the poor victim.
Whoa, hold the phone. What do you mean she bit her? Is she injured?
No. A Bolotnitsa can't harm. Actually, she can't even physically interact in a proper way with an embodiment before having enough physical essence. This one just kissed her and took, well, the ability to be here in...
Is she gonna stay like this?
Do not worry.
I don't. To be honest, I don't care. I'm just curious.
Her physical essence will get back to her after a while. Our entity is always flowing between Nav and Yab, back and forth, to maintain balance. You've heard about yin and yang, right? This is similar.